Bodo Glimt.
Bodo Glimt, one of our newcomers, first Norwegian team in the Champions League after Rosenborg in 2007 and 8. And for Bodo Glimt, what we know, that we know 5 of their opponents, and we need to reveal another 3.
We have, of course, Slavia Praha from pot 3, as well as Tottenham, and in pot 4, it's a home match with Monaco and a trip to Istanbul to take on Galatasaray.
Yes, this is also the lineup for Bodo Glimt. We can proceed. We have another 6 teams waiting in pot number 3. Most of their opponents are known, but we must know everything.
Sporting.
Sporting Club de Portugal, back-to-back champions in Portugal. First time it happens since the 50s. Congratulations to Sporting, of course. And you can press the button and give them, reveal 3 other opponents for them.
Yeah, 3 more opponents then for Sporting from pot 3. They're facing Olympique de Marseille and of course Napoli away. And from pot 4, it's Kairat Almaty at home and a trip to the Basque Country to take on Athletic Club.
Yes, let's go ahead, move on with the next draw. After Sporting,
Olympiacos.
we go to Greece with the Greek champions and cup winners of Olympiacos, the only club from Greece who have won a major Uefa trophy, Conference League in 2024. Yes, please, 4 opponents to be revealed.
Yeah, and that quartet is PSV Eindhoven at home and Ajax away, so 2 Dutch opponents for the Greek champions in pot 3. And in pot 4, it's a home tie with Paphos from Cyprus, debutants, and an away match at Kairat Almaty in Kazakhstan.
So a derby between Greek speakers with Paphos. Very good, let's go. You tell us the name of the next team.
Ajax.
This time is Ajax, the most successful Dutch side in this competition. 4 wins for Ajax, 3 in the 70s with the team of the great Johan Cruyff. Let's go. Zlatan, 2 opponents are not known for Ajax.
Yeah, much known for Ajax already. Completing the final legs of their adventure then is Galatasaray at home from pot 4 and a trip to Azerbaijan to take on Karabakh.
Yeah, that's all also for Ajax. We can proceed. We can draw the next team.
Slavia Praga.
This time it's SK Slavia Praga, champions of Czechia. They won all their 18 matches at home last season to win the title. And for Slavia Praga, we need to reveal 2 teams.
We do indeed, and they are Athletic Club at home and Paphos away, completing the picture for Slavia Praha in next season's competition.
Correct. Let's go, next draw.
We might beat that.
PSV.
PSV Eindhoven, winners of the title in the Netherlands last year with a fantastic final rush in the last month. And for Eindhoven, what we know is 5 opponents, and thanks to Zlatan, we will know the other 3 now.
Okay, thank you. From pot 3 then, the 1988 winners. We know about Olympiacos already, so Napoli is the other team that they'll be facing at home. And from pot 4, it's Union Saint-Gilloise and a trip to St James's Park to take on Newcastle.
Yes, so only one to complete pot 3. Kaka, we know who we're talking about.
Napoli.
It is, of course, the team with the Scudetto on the shirt. It's Napoli, winners of the Serie A twice in the last 3 seasons. They have been allocated 6 opponents. They need to know the 2 from pot 4.
Yeah, so from this spot we already knew about Sporting and PSV. Completing the picture, Karabakh at home and a trip to Denmark to take on FC Copenhagen.
So many quality fixtures already. Pedro, Jorge, Zlatan and Kaká. We can't wait for all of them already. A few to pick out from here. Marseille against Ajax, Bodo Glimt against Tottenham, the rematch, as you said, and Napoli against Sporting. It is all looking very exciting already.
But we're not done yet. On to our final pot, and this one includes 3 Champions League debutants, as well as teams from Spain, Turkey and England. Champions League first-timers Union Saint-Gilloise, Paphos and Kairat Almaty are all waiting to complete their picture for this year's competition, as are the other teams, of course. So let's not keep them waiting any longer. Let's reveal the final fixtures for this season's league phase. One last time, over to you, gentlemen.
Yes, one last time. Not many matches to be revealed, but pot 4 versus pot 4, basically. Kaká, you can shuffle and draw the first team of pot 4.
Athletic Club.
So it's Athletic Club Bilbao, one of the 3 Spanish clubs, always in the top division in Spain. And for Athletic Club, let's go, press the button, and let's see which 2 teams from pot 4.
Yeah, club with such a rich history, such a great stadium as well, and completing the picture for them in pot 4. It's a home game against Karabakh, and they are facing Newcastle United away.
Yes, let's go after Athletic. Karabakh, FK from Azerbaijan, the champions of Azerbaijan, the only club from Azerbaijan which has reached the group stage or league phase of this competition. They know 7 of their opponents, and we need to press the button for the last one.
Yeah, final piece of the puzzle is Copenhagen, a match at home for Karabakh from Azerbaijan. We already knew about Athletic Club from this spot.
Of course. Let's go ahead and move on.
Monaco.
AS Monaco, so our host here for this draw as Monaco, they know 6 opponents and they need again to know the 2 from pot 4.
Yeah, thank you, Zlatan. 2 remaining then for AS Monaco from pot 4. It is Galatasaray and a trip to Paphos, but they have some incredible ties already, don't they?
Exactly, so we know everything also for AS Monaco. We go ahead.
Galatasaray.
So this time it is the champions, the Turkish champions of Galatasaray to celebrate 120 years of existence this year. So congratulations to Galatasaray. Ready to learn the last opponent for Galatasaray.
Yeah, from this spot they already knew they were playing against the Monaco. They're now also hosting Union Saint-Gilloise.
That's it for Galatasaray. 5 to go.
Newcastle.
Newcastle United from St. James Park, and let's see, English Cup winners last season. And what we have for Newcastle, only one opponent.
Quite a journey for Newcastle fans. They are already facing some former champions, aren't they? And the final picture for them is from Pot 4. We knew they were hosting Athletic Club, and the final fixture is Union Saint-Gilloise.
Exactly. Let's go to the next team. The puzzle is almost complete. Very few matches to be revealed.
Union Saint-Gilloise.
And we go with Union Saint-Gilloise, newcomers. No draw needed for Union Saint-Gilloise because all their 8 points.
Yes, of course, including from pot 4 Newcastle and Galatasaray, like we've just seen. They're facing a couple of former champions in Inter and Bayern as well, and Olympique Marseille and PSV. So a lot of former champions that the Belgian side is taking on.
Exactly. So let's draw another team because we have 4 matches which are not known yet.
Paphos FC.
So here we go with the newcomers of Paphos FC from Cyprus. For Paphos, we have to draw this time. Yes, press the button for one final opponent.
Yeah, Paphos fans will really be enjoying their league phase campaign, won't they? And completing the picture for them, as well as hosting Monaco, they will be away to fellow newcomers in Kazakhstan, Kairat Almaty.
That's it. Kaka, please, one of the last 2 balls.
FC Copenhagen.
It is FC Copenhagen, winners of the league and the cup in Denmark last year. We have to press the button for the last pairing, which is missing.
As well as Karabakh, they'll also be facing Kairat Almaty from pot 4. Great path for the Danes as well, who qualified this week. A lot to look forward to.
Okay, so let's see the content of the last ball. It's pretty obvious.
Kairat Almaty.
Of course, Kairat Almaty taking Kazakhstan into the Uefa Champions League. Their opponents are of course known as this is the last team drawn.
And they came through in such incredible fashion, didn't they? What a great pleasure to have them in this competition. They faced former champions Real Madrid and Inter. I mean, that's going to be incredible for their fans. So their journey begins, as does everyone else's.
Yeah, guess what? We're done. We've done it. So the draw for the league phase of the UEFA Champions League is now complete. And those final fixtures, like Rashmin mentioned earlier, the computer is now working on them and they will be revealed on Saturday. From this spot, we've got some matches to highlight maybe. Union Saint-Gilloise against Newcastle, Paphos against Monaco, and Copenhagen against Karabakh.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I can't wait to get started. It's my favourite time of the year because this is where we know where we might be, what we will be watching, and so much to look forward to. Gentlemen, have you enjoyed your time doing the draw? It's been great to have you here. As Pedro rightly mentioned, these fixtures will be laid out for you in diary format on Saturday, so do make sure you keep across all of UEFA's channels for that. So, Zlatan, Kaka, once again, thank you so much for joining us today for the draw. I think you will all agree that they were very capable assistants to Giorgio today.
And that will do it from all of us here in Monaco. The UEFA Champions League gets underway on Tuesday, the 16th of September, so you can start marking your calendars for that. And of course, we wish all of the teams the very best of luck.
We do indeed, from Pedro and myself, and to everyone here in Monaco, to everyone watching all over the world. Thank you so much for joining us as ever, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This one. And so there it is, the league phase draw for the UEFA Champions League 2025-2026. Sure, wonderful fixtures that are lying ahead of us, and as you heard, it all gets underway from the 16th through to the 18th. That's match day 1 of the UEFA Champions League. You'll find it over 3 days. But we are going to take A short breather. On the other side of it, we'll break it all down. Who's facing whom and for what in the UEFA Champions League for 2025-26.